Hi, I'm Brendan from Charles Darwin University. I am studying externally for SPE 111 exercise prescription. Today we're doing my virtual coaching assessment. We have Maria, who is a state volleyball player, coming down, and we're going to put her through today's power workout. So our last block has been focused on expressing true power. The first initial block we just did a little bit of hypertrophy work just to get her comfortable with obviously movement patterns and get that volume towards the body. And then our second block, we went into a strength block. This last one, we really wanted to focus on developing her muscular power, just because she really needs to express that power through volleyball in the sense of a vertical jump, a broad jump, everything like that. Say a mid-thigh pull. So we did test at the start, we tested her reaction time, we tested a mid-thigh pull, we tested a lat pull down for 5 RM. We tested her broad jump, we tested her high jump, a vertical jump and a vertical jump with approach. And then we have one more testing session coming up, which we're going to record the data there and see how much she has improved. All right, so we're here with Maria. We've got our glutes gate plyo. We've just done our warm up, so we're going through our glutes gate and plyo sequence now. We're going to go into a banded hip abduction in a lateral plank position. We've progressed this from a banded hip abduction up against the wall in a hinge position. This way we can get a little bit of gravity against us and we can get a little bit more core involvement as well. So Maria's going to go a 20-second abduction followed by a 20-second ISO, pulling the knees apart, opening up those hips, making sure the hips are stacked over the knees and underneath the shoulders, basically like she's at the top of a hip thrust position. So we'll go another 10 seconds there, Maria. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding up top. Fantastic. 20 seconds here, and then we'll repeat through to the second side as well. Very good. Another 10 seconds. Fantastic. Keep those knees apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. We'll roll it over. 10 more seconds there, Maria. Perfect. And 3, 2, 1. Hold up top, 20 seconds. Perfect. Keep those knees apart as far as you can. Very good. Last 10 there, Maria. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We'll take those bands off. All right, so next up, we're gonna go into our gate sequence. So we started Maria with just a broomstick above her head. We then translate it into a plate above her head, and then through to a single dumbbell. Now we're gonna go through to a barbell, and we're going a bit of an A-skip variation with the barbell on her gate mechanics. So key on this one, Maria wants to strike the ball of the foot right underneath the hip so we don't leak any energy. She's gonna bring that barbell just above her head, and we're going 20 meters down, 20 meters back. So stomping that foot just underneath, keeping the elbows locked out just next to the ears there. And we're gonna follow through right down to the end. Perfect, right through to the end. As soon as we get to that bike there, we'll turn it around. Very good. Coming straight back through. So the last one we're going through in this glutes gate plyo sequence is our plyometric. We're basically keeping it into a volleyball game-like scenario. Maria's got to be as reactive as she can. She's going to drop down to the floor and then spring straight up onto that black box there. Double foot, land on both. We've progressed this just from our regular box jumps as well. So Maria's going to take that away for 5 reps. We're getting as tall as we can at the top, expressing as much true power as we can, and just bracing at the knees at the top there. Very good. 3 more. So as quick as we can off that floor and drive. Perfect. So our first working superset, we're going to superset vertical power with vertical power in the form of a barbell back squat. So we're going to go 5 reps. Maria's going to focus on getting that concentric face up as quick as she can, nice and slow on the eccentric, not overly heavy on the weight, just so we can move it fast and actually express true power. First one up, 1A, we've got 5 barbell back squats. Coming down nice and slow, keeping the heels on the ground and driving tool as fast as we can. Keeping that chest nice and high. Very good, very good. 3, perfect. Keeping that chest nice and tall. 4, punch that ceiling. Last one. Fantastic, walk that straight into the rack there. From there, we'll jump straight over to superset here. We're going a vertical med bull toss, keeping it as vertical as possible. Dip down from the toes, straight up to the ceiling, sending that up to the sky. Once again, moving that weight as quickly as we can. Up to the toes, drop and drive, fantastic. We'll try and keep that one a little bit further back. So try and think elbows towards the ears at the top. That's it, much better, touching that ceiling. 3, fantastic. That's 2 for 2 on the ceiling. Very good. One more time, Maria. We'll try and get that a little bit more vertical. Fantastic. So normally we'd run 4 sets of 5. So first superset, we focused on some sort of vertical power with vertical plyometric. Now we're going to go into some form of horizontal power in the sense of a forwards lunge. So we're going to drive forward, be as reactive as we possibly can, press back as fast as possible, and we're going to superset with that dead bull wall toss over there. So we're going to go 5 again. Maria's going to unrack. Once again, keeping the knees in line with the toes. She's going to slowly bring that foot down on the eccentric phase, and on the concentric, explode up nice and tall. 2, very good. Once again, just a moderate weight use so we can move that nice and fast. And 1 more, Maria, stick with it. Perfect. So we're going to superset our forwards lunge with a horizontal med bull toss to the wall here. So Maria's going to brace into about a quarter squat position. She's going to load up and explode straight through to the wall, almost like she's doing a forwards bound just with that med bull. Launching straight into that wall as hard as we can. Perfect. So our last superset, we're starting off with a barbell RDL, once again going 5 reps, slow on the concentric, and then as fast as we can on the eccentric. So Maria's going to go into that deadlift position. Come down, keep that back nice and tight, chest up, stand tall with the barbell. She's going to brace her knees in a certain position. They're not going to move from there. She's going to send the hips to the back of the room. And then as she gets below the knee there, she's going to drive up as quick as she can, squeezing those glutes at the top. 2, fantastic. Hips through, right into the bar there. For our final plyometric, we've covered off our vertical power and our horizontal power. Now we're going to go some lateral power, just being that in a game of volleyball, you can be going pretty much any way at any time. So Maria's been doing this for a few weeks now. She did start just with that basic med ball to wall in the lateral position. Now we're going to add a bit of reactiveness to it. So Maria's going to take a hop out to the side and she's going to send it straight through to that wall, just getting that transition through to the power. So we're going 5 per side here. Trying to lock it from the hip, being as aggressive as we can into the wall there. Perfect, 2 more. Very good. Perfect.